Alright guys, Laz here, and today we got Sandstorm. G1 Triple Changer Legacy United Sandstorm. Yeah. Let's take a look at the box real fast. 301, he's a triple changer. There's his dune buggy, there's his copter, and of course, there's his bot mode. Product images, all the three modes. We go from bot, the car, the copter, and that's how we're gonna do this video. Let's go. Yeah, I have nothing bad to say about this figure, really. Minus one little qualm that I'll just address right now. The chest doesn't lock. You can try everything, you can try squeezing it the hell and back, but it's just not gonna lock. It just isn't. That kind of also disrupts articulation a little bit, which we'll get into now, just because I transition. Head is on a ball joint, but due to the design and the placement, you can't get a 360, though you don't need to. Up and down a little bit side to side. Arms can go out 90. You got a funky bicep rotation, full 360. Due to transformation, the elbows are technically double hinged, so you can get different movements with it. Though on my copy, the elbows are pretty loose, at least on this pin right here. Even on this side, this was looser though. And then we've got wrist swivels. Oh, oops, wrist swivels, which are decent. And the chest is coming off again. That's gonna get annoying. So is that. Legs kick ye far, yay far. And without untabbing anything, you can get full splits. You can get thigh rotation. You can get 90-degree on the knee. Toes can bend down. They cannot bend up, though the heels can bend, but that's more for transformation. And you get a really good ankle tilt. Yeah. I don't enjoy messing this figure as much, in bot mode at least. But this is manageable, it's just a minor annoyance. Alright, while we're here, let's get the size comparison. Or wait, not size comparison. Let's talk about at least some of its accessories. One of them is more prominent in the alt modes. He comes with two guns. One I believe is wrist mounted, the other is a handheld. Plug it in here. And then this one we could just plug into his hand or his arm, like so. And there you go. Both of these have ports that are good enough to use with blast effects, although this one is kind of loose, so we're going to turn it, have it pointed like that. Let me get the blast effects real quick. Alright, we got them. Plug it in and plug it in. These are the small ones, but you can kind of tell that his arms are going to be a bit of an issue, but they still can take blast effects. So if you want to pose it with the guns, yeah, this can totally work. This can absolutely work. Now let's get on to size comparison. Alright, starting off this size comparison, we got G1 movie Bumblebee. Next we have Transformers 1 Megatron. And then finally the leader of the Autobots, Earthrise Optimus Prime. Still waiting on getting the Studio Series Commander Class 1. It's taking a while. But without further ado, let's get the transformation going into his dune buggy mode. Alright, now we have Sandstorm in his first alt mode, which is this dune buggy looking mode. Mad Max style-esque looking dune buggy. All the headlights you can see here are just his feet, all the silver detailing from earlier. His chest now became the windshield and all that. These tires are like a rubber-esque material, so you cannot spin him, but because of the way they're positioned too and the good traction they got, he rolls pretty smoothly. Yeah, no, this is actually one of my favorite alt modes. However, I do like the copter mode, but we'll get to that when we get to that. There are some things you gotta do. Well, you don't have to do, but you can do it. Let's take his accessories like the guns, and then this little cage. This becomes more prevalent in copter mode. What you want to do now is you want to get this off. Let's plug this piece, this hook piece, or like crane piece or whatever into here. Let us plug this piece inside. There's a specific way. This has to be on the back side so that these bars can fit into the grooves on either side, like so. There we go. You can plug the gun right here. You can plug this plate in here. That's going to take a lot of effort because you also have to sort of connect tabs that will go into slots on either side. These are said tabs. You just want to go in here. You can do it this way too, whichever one you want. As long as the tabs connect, you'll find yourself being a pretty secure. Like so. There you go. And then this little gun can just really go anywhere. Realistically, it could just go wherever you want to put it. You can even put it on like right here. Or right here. As long as there's a port, there's a way. Like so. And now he rolls. He still rolls even with everything on. And yeah, no, this dune buggy looks pretty sick. Let's do a quick size comparison. Alright, so we're just gonna rapid fire right now, and it's gonna be with Siege Ironhide, don't mind the cannons, with Siege Sideswipe mold, and with Gamer Edition Sideswipe. Yeah, he scales pretty well, and this dude is supposed to be chunky as all heck. But yeah, let's get right into the copter mode.
Yeah, we said we let it go, but we settled for the last. Couldn't let you want it though. Who am I to let you down? No, who am I to let you down?
have Sandstorm finally in his copter mode. If you're noticing he doesn't spin freely like that, that's because this thing is pretty tight. But yeah, unfortunate, don't really spin all that well, but who cares. Copter mode looks sick, everything looks chunky, he feels solid. I love how the two big tires become part of the landing gears. He can still roll despite everything, which is really nice to have as a feature. And making use of pre-existing parts in the figure without having to add or modify. Yeah, no, that's pretty sick. Pretty cool looking copter mode and everything about that. Let's grab his accessories because we're going to prepare a little something. Let's put the cage back together like so. Excuse me, other way. Oop. There we go. There we go. And what we can do, in a sense, is we can plug this into here, and maybe, I think, I could be wrong. Okay, we have to plug it in sideways, but I'm gonna do a little bit of prep work and just yank that out. And then we just have to do it like this. There you go. And then what we're gonna do next is connect it to here. Raise the camera up a tiny bit. And he can, in a way, like lift this whole chassis. I think this is based off the G1 toy, not the character. Just gotta, it's kind of a hard thing to wind up by hand. There we go. Now you can carry that around. You can fly him around with his little crate in his hands, swinging as a weapon. Whoa. Whoa. You can take out Decepticons like this, don't worry. Of course, you can also use the same ports that are existing just to plug in any weapons that he's got. And we can plug this at the other side. And there we go. You can adjust these however you wish. However, I think they're fine on my copy. And he can fly away with either cargo or a rescue, or he uses the swing at Decepticons going like hoya, hoya, hoya. Yeah, that's kind of fun. That's funny to me. I do have to say, per the instructions, it wants a tail fin to be like that, but more realistically, with realistic helicopters, that's gonna be like that. I think I'm gonna keep it like this for now in copter mode, in all honesty. But yeah, let's get the size comparison real fast, and then we'll conclude the video. I'll leave it in copter mode because I really like the copter mode. Let's get the size comparison done first. Alright, let's first start them off with G1 Starscream, or Earthrise Starscream to be specific. And then finally, we'll end the size comparison with Windblade. Yeah, this dude is chunky. Alright guys, that is all for today's video. Sorry this seems a little rushed. That's not the main intent. It's just kind of late when the time I'm filming this. Filming this, you can tell it's late at night for me. And yeah, honestly though, minus the chest being loose in robot mode, this figure overall is pretty fantastic. I wasn't planning on getting this guy originally, but I think as soon as I realized he was a triple changer, I kind of like, okay, you know what, I'll take him. I'll take the gamble and mess with him. And the gamble certainly paid off. Especially this copter mode. This copter mode really paid off for me. It's genuinely one of the most fun things I've had to play with. I think I might just keep him in copter mode. I don't know. It looks so cool. It looks so cool. Maybe not. Maybe I'll keep him in bot mode, but copter mode is really nice. Anyways, though, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all know the simple stuff. Take care. Have a good one.